God to continue to keep me and the Jamaica Labour Party firm and strong. I pray to God to give me the energy we need to keep Jamaica and our people firm and strong. Stand up, Labour Rights. Stand up for justice. Stand up for truth. Labour Rights are proud of their party.
In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. Jamaica no bother for stone, no bother fight. We did a for the labor right. No shaky boat because a woman will like. We did a for the labor right. The river come down green, it's so pretty and bright. We did a for the labor right. The way me love shower in a green, me baptized. We did a for the labor right. Right now me nah worry about visa, cause we have one of the greatest leader. Me nah run way, go a foreign like triple X and go beef gravel leg out a freezer. Bout ya fit on green like Tracina. I will say no, we is freeze for the teachers. We have the prettiest women like Anne-Marie Vaz and sexy Venetia. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. Oh no, see Center, my servant center. You know, St. James parameter. Our doctors did have to use garbage bag. Yo, does you go like you remember? Now blessings that flow like river. Every bad prayer return to sender. Dr. Cole and Blair teeth drop out from when PNP never buy them no denture. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory.
Good evening, Liberates. And good evening to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Laborite alive. Good evening, my people. Good evening. How no stay? How no there? How no alright? Wanna tell me what I go on with you know? See, we're going to roll out the evening shoutouts right away before we get into the crux of it, my people. See, so let's get into it. Good evening to my beautiful mother-in-law. Good evening, mommy. Good evening to my beautiful wife. Good evening, baby. Lisa Hall, big up yourself. You say it's 8 p.m. Hawaii time down in Jamaica, you know. A. Hutchins, big up yourself. Craig, big up yourself. Rosemary, big up yourself. Diana, big up yourself. Paulette, big up. Warrell, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Jean, big up yourself. Janet Green, big up yourself. Lisa Morris, big up. Melody, big up yourself. Owen, big up yourself. My boss Victor, big up yourself. My father Victor. Hope, big up yourself. Balti, big up yourself. Elaine, big up yourself. Elaine Mackenzie. Corinne, big up yourself. Beverly Clark, big up. Sylvan, big up yourself. Denise, big up yourself, Denise. Sheldon, big up yourself. Angeline, big up yourself. Jacqueline Thomas, big up. Michael Ruffington, big up yourself. Colin, big up yourself. Who else is here? Annette, big up yourself. Angela, big up yourself. Everton, big up. Simoy Stevens, I don't know how you pronounce that. You know, if you break that down in a syllabus to me and tell me how you pronounce it. Damian Brown, big up yourself. Colin, big up. Winford, big up yourself. Good evening. There's 110 of us, guys, and I see if you can get me to at least 50 thumbs up. See? Let's get into it. So we're going to give you some update from the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister toured the Sandy Gully today, and we are going to talk about that. But before we talk about that, listen to this idiot, my people. No, listen to this jackass. Me love play them sitting here. Listen to this harangatang Enos. Are you wrong? Anything we walk, I'll listen to this.
Mr. Prime Minister, man, Mr. Andrew there. It's a pussy wall, we know what you're planning. Yeah, man, we know what you're planning, man. The perfect way to get the soldiers them and the American troops in their country.
Big up in a David.
Is we tell you about how they come assist after this mega disaster. You know what I mean? So you invite Fox News and the whole of them to come to make this thing seem exuberant, extremely mad. You know what I mean? So you can deploy your troops if when the people are ready to retaliate. Because now you're ready to move human being out of the way and put in machine. You know, they don't say Jamaica, them now going to take you in, but them vote you in. So you don't need troop. Yeah, so now call on this crowd. Call on this crowd. We know what going on. You know what I mean? Venezuela, we know what going on. We no idiot. You know what I mean? People look out on the eye. Can't blood clot trick, you know. Okay, because look, you can't tap your war and come. That me I try to tell you. People them not you sell out the country. Bumble idiot, yo.
Anyway, my people, let me just say, Jamaica is the only country me know in the world where a man can turn on in social media and call Andrew Holness by name and say, oh, pussy hole and fucking idiot and bumble hole. Me don't know of no other country where you can do that till leader and get way. If you don't know the country, they don't tell me. See? But me don't know of none. Just the very fact that he's saying something like this, he should be sent to prison. Me believe that. See, now people are going to say, yo, but a free speech already. If me tell us a mega killer and a free speech that he gone somewhere else. See, in blatantly a disrespect the Prime Minister, I must do something about that. See, now I find it to be impossible. I find it to be impossible that somebody can be so dunce. Where people believe, say the Prime Minister go kill a human being to put in robot. Where robot them are going to do? Eh? Or tell me in the comment section, what is the robot them going to do? When Andrew Holness kill you as a human being according to these PNP, eh? And install a robot in your place, what will be the robot's job? What am I going to do? Jamaica hardly have money now if we go fix up the country, have a hurricane done mash up. We hardly it got damage the economy. It already start damaging already because business have shut and all kind of things have shut down, airport shut. So we already start take damage already. We don't see a war them people I preach. Anyway, my people. So the PNP have started to politicize the hurricane. You know, they are out in their numbers and they are out in their colors. You know, me no know my people. Me no know. No care where people then say happen in our country then and then if they come together with the government and just come together, put the politics aside for one time and say, all right, you hold away there in a hurricane. Make the people then see say we can unite and lead them. Not even that PNP now willing for do. You see Mark Golin? Who see Mark Golin out in the street to the people? You want to see that? Big up yourself in the event. A question me ask you my people. You see Mark Golin out there in the streets? Eh? No. Well, man, this morning I wake up somebody I try to convince me say hurricane come and Andrew gone. Andrew gone. Leave the country that the PNP is spreading out. And just today the Prime Minister said that the medias the media houses are spreading misinformation. And big sour slabby stinking triple X were big like a hurricane where come. They on live I talk about the Prime Minister try to stop free speech. There's a difference between free speech and trying to purposely mislead the people. We need to enact a law when you purposely try to mislead, then lock you up and send you to prison. And that's how we have to go there. with it. Good night, you know, Shirley. Anyway, my people. So listen to this. This is an update from the Prime Minister about the Sandy Gully.
I'm in the DUJON'S Balcom Drive area of my constituency, West Central St. Andrew, very close adjoining the bordering constituency of Western St. Andrews. Specifically, I'm on the banks of the Sandy Gully. Now, the Sandy Gully was built in the 1960s. That was in response to Hurricane Flora and Charlie, which created massive flooding.
And by the way, when Labour did that bill, the Gully, PNP did not agree with building the gully, even though it placed that flood and people that are dead in there, hundreds people go out in bed, go sleep, and wake up there, John. And when the Labour Party start building the gullies, the PNP say Labour Party a gully government. See, same gully them now. And from the 60s until now, they don't touch. Every time PNP come in power, they don't fix no part of the gully. This government, however, has a program to rehabilitate the gully them. See? It is in the budget. It will take a while though, but it is in the budget. I mean, I tell you people, PNP they not serve no purpose in our country.
And this has been really the spinal main infrastructure for drainage for the entire Kingston and St. Andrew, particularly for St. Andrew, taking water from the hills and carrying it through St. Andrew, through parts of Kingston into the harbour. Now, the infrastructure is aged, as you can see, and some of it is crumbling, but by and large, it is still very functional, needs to be maintained on a regular basis, needs to be cleaned, but it will still carry a huge volume of water. But there are some areas, as I said, that are significantly compromised and could pose a challenge. So I've inspected the gully bank coming from Malines Road up to this point, and the inverts are generally in order. The walls are generally in order. There are a few areas, one of which I sent a team yesterday to check, where one of the walls is compromised, and we will try to have that repaired as quickly as possible. We won't be able to do anything now, obviously, but hopefully that compromise won't lead to a total blockage of the area. Further down, there is another area of compromise which we're going to look at. But in spite of its age, it is being challenged by not just persons living on the gully bank, which in this instance, there is a safe distance between the gully and the homes, but it is also challenged on a daily basis by garbage, but other kinds of infrastructure work in this case.
I don't know what we are going to do to get Jamaican people them to stop litter. We are going to do to get own people them to understand, say, yo, you damage yourself and you damage the environment when you litter. Why people can't get that? I come all of Jamaica and I drive and I look somebody dash down near my KFC and then just dash it to your window. That is a hot 80 pound fine or hot 85 pound fine in England, you know. You know? And believe say people them pull you pull up with you will just a drive up in your yard and come to England. And when you look up, a thousand curtain and blinds, you see I go back to normal. Everybody I look. So people police, yeah, so. See, so we need to get farming start going in Jamaica. See, when we see people do them things that we inform upon them, and so it go stop. When we see people dash things in our gully, take out a smartphone and record them and send it to KSAMC, or send it to your MP, or send it to one of the news media them. But we name them and shame them. Mighty God. Anyway.
Kinds of infrastructure work. In this case, there is a sewage line which runs parallel to the gully, and that has been compromised. And the compromise of that sewage line would have also compromised the walls the invert, and the walls on the other side. So if you can give viewers a perspective of the damage of this end of the gully. Now, that we are in a period of disaster, when there is likely to be heavy rains, some of the homes that are proximate to this damage could face serious dislocation. I'm told that some persons have already evacuated, but others say they don't have anywhere to go. We'll look into that. We'll see how we can help. But we will mobilize very quickly after the hurricane to ensure that this is repaired. Of course, this is not going to be a simple repair, as you can see, but we will ensure that it is repaired. There is a program to do repairs along the entire stretch of the Sandy Gully. That is a major capital works. It will take time, but as we are facing more frequent and intense natural disasters, this is an investment that needs to be done. So again, I want to appeal to all the residents who live along this drainage spine, which is the Sandy Gully, to take the necessary precautions. If you are on the gully bank, now is a good time to make precautions to move off the gully bank. If you are inclined to throw debris and garbage into the gully, desist from doing so, because once it gets into the gully, even though it is wide, it does clog up when it has to encounter bridges and tributaries when they join, and that is where you could have points of overflow. So to the residents here in Waterhouse, Malcolm Drive, Drewsland, I give you the assurance that this matter will be addressed. In the interim, do what is necessary to stay safe.
So, we know when the Prime Minister gave word, and word, you know, you go against him word. You know, anybody see old Bucky Swamps? It is a swamporious time, you know. Time is very swampy, so he should be available. He should make himself available now, you know, because he's a swamp man. Anyway, the people, the people they not here, my people. Jamaican people, they is hard, they is tough, and they not here. So we got 2 clip. See where they in there. Alright. Before we get to them, the door. There have been some casualties already in Jamaica as it relates to the storm. So listen to this.
Over the past, very sad to say that over the past few days, in preparation for the storm, we've had 3 deaths. So I'm speaking to you from the Emergency Operating Center in New Kingston with the health team coordinating the activities across the country, the health response that is. Very sad to say that over the past few days, in preparation for the storm, we've had 3 deaths. 3 deaths linked to cutting down of trees, and in one instance, electrocution because of or due to the cutting down of a tree. This is really tragic, and our condolences goes out to the family members, and wherever we can provide support as a health team, we have and will. We have had also additional injuries, nearly 15 I'm told approximately, most of them involving falls from heights, from rooftop, from trees and otherwise, and 1 car accident due to some skidding, and there were some other injuries related to someone walking in water and having a nail penetrate their skin. I say all of this to express sadness, certainly at the loss of life and at those who have been injured, but also to just encourage all of us to be careful as we prepare for this storm. It's very important. We want to be safe during the storm. We want to be safe after the storm. And it's important to prepare. But if you need help, ask for help. In the meantime, the health system is available. We're here to give whatever support that we need. We will keep in touch, but please be safe out there.
Now the phone lines are open, my people. Moderator, please drop in the phone number in the chats. Save the number you see it, my people. Call me on WhatsApp. If you call me straight, then I'll get me. You have to call me up on WhatsApp. See? So read some comment before we get to the other video. Pardon. Big up yourself, you know, Father Dark Knight. Do it, big up yourself as well. Lioness say her mother did work on the gully them. So big up your mother for that, Lioness. Lifestyle politics say Jankro them. You know, watch them for them orange shirt never off. Yeah man, politics always have to play with PNP, and you know, it's like them don't know who they are searching for their identity. You know, even in a disaster, it is them that is spreading fake news and propaganda, you know. Them a try every single thing to make something stick. And it just a bounce off a government. So then dash it as a bounce off a government. See? I saw Rocky Point people stay. I am from Portland Cottage, Clarendon. I am living in West Palm Beach, Florida. I am packing some things for the people in my community. Yes, so anybody who can help. See? My condolences to the families. Pray for them, please. Of course, you know, several families would have lost loved ones so far. And we are going to lose more people should the eye of this hurricane come over Jamaica, because a lot of persons are not listening. Their ears hard. So them are got dead. That's the reality, my people. You know, one of them I hear is about 2 miles from me. She passed off 10 years now, but she was a strong black woman. You know, so my father, January I come, my father passed off 10 years too. January. You know, right now, mother give back to them PNP for my father. I could have catch to them PNP and give them and take back my father. Yeah, we don't do that, you know. Marky G is probably in England. Who knows? Them don't have nothing better to do. Exactly. I don't see or hear from Mark Golding. In the boat, man. In the boat. In the boat. Anyway, we'll listen to them people, because they ears hard, you know.
My people are such people that shelter. We're not going to shelter. Nobody feed me come on the internet and afraid they have too much meat here.
By the way, Dayton Canberra have not turned up for the people of Eastern Westmoreland. I was told that Dayton Canberra is buttoned down in our house with his daughter. You know? And he have not turned up for the people of Eastern Westmoreland. So all I can say is frigga, no. That don't forget. You know. Anyway, we continue to listen.
We now go on shelter. We mix up with beer, mad people and shelter and them something there. The only thing we want is some food over here. Some extra food, because we're not really hungry enough. Yeah. But we're not left from over here. What the next location? We're not here about that. Only we will left unless the river run higher than that house up there. Because up there, me I go if my...
Stay safe.
Well, ladies say she not left. You know? So I hope they don't expect nobody to come rescue them. That's all me I say. Because that is putting emergency service workers in danger. See? So I hope they don't expect nobody to come save them. Sad to hear about the tragic loss of life. PNP a vampire, me see so. Exactly. I bet if JLP use what for them color near green, every media entity and PNP it's remember the motorbike for the JCF Fitzjackson almost got fit saying they are green bikes. I tell you, but then them did a lime green. Lime green is used for the police. No? Real talk. Some of them ears hard. Old people say you can't hear. Then you will feel. But most of them are old people. Them. So old people they self can't hear. I don't blame him because him knows say the Westmoreland people them don't want anything good. Exactly. Annette saying she wish them a best of luck. I am here in Canada and has been coordinating the shelter Sangster Heights Chapperton, as I am the community coordinator, I had to remind them green in the flag. Lifestyle politics. I'm hoping I am reading that properly. I'm reading again. A lifestyle politics. No, Dahlia said that. Dahlia said, I am here in Canada and has been coordinating the shelter, Sangster Heights, Shepperton, as I am the community president, wishing God's intervention for Jamaica. Okay, let me read something out of line because lifestyle politics come and push up some read the bottom part of the lifestyle politics text over that. Look here, people. This man was in a plain short sleeve bottom, button down, green shirt a few days ago, and one nasty comrade commented, why is he in particular? I had to remind him, green in the flag. Okay. And big up in a Michael. And Marjorie, big up yourself as well. People, I am just reading comments, can't hear a word. My husband playing his music. Okay, tell him to tap in eyes. When you type in the comment section and tell lifestyles if you telling your husband to tap in eyes because it dodge the on the media, the on the YouTube. See? Big up to the Caroline and Beverly, big up yourself. Now listen to the one, my people. To the next one. I be a mad people there, Jamaica, and I'm convinced.
I never been in a house when a hurricane in a Port Royal family know myself and Gilbert till this day. Outside.
Outside?
Outside.
I never left Port Royal?
Never!
Evelyn Mama when you say, listen to the madman.
Every time the water came on the land, bush, the water come right here, 5 minutes time, you look on land. Port Royal is a civil general. Port Royal is a civil general. I never been in a house when a hurricane in a Port Royal family know myself and Gilbert till this day. Outside.
Outside?
Outside.
I never left Port Royal?
Never. I never have the intention to leave because I don't make, when we go leave, go out in a danger and leave out a frying pan and go on the fire. I don't see no sense in that, General. You know how to ride the wave, General. You see which part me live right now? Not even that speck of breeze I go come in a that. I don't ask you.
Is there any area in Port Royal that is of concern?
Not a fan.
And if I man cave the boss live, the boss which part he live, I know not even a speck of breeze now coming at that. I must want cave. He live it.
All these hurricanes everywhere safe in Port Royal. I've been through it. I've been through the whole of them. All of them safe. Are the safest going out, General?
Yes, now move.
I ain't moving, General.
I'm not call you out already, Michelle. Good evening, Michelle. I call you out already. Yeah. Probably 3 sit now play when I call you out and I here. You know? But I call you out.
And how long have you been in Port Royal?
I came here from 82. That's how long I'm in Port Royal. I never moved from a hurricane or a storm. I intend to move.
So you have kids that live here?
No. Yeah, man, Port Royal is the safest place and the best place to stay right now in the Jamaica.
Yeah, no matter
I tell you that.
No matter
And
that.
nobody will know it better than you.
No one.
Because no matter.
Why do you think the people are not moving?
Yeah.
Because they've been through the course several times.
The man
do not.
come, several of us come and never go back home.
When hurricane
Yeah, late, you know, Michelle. You need my bite out the neck ching. See? Yeah, but the people they're ignorant bad and they're not here, none of them not here. So, you know, we probably have to go pick up them body if we can't find it, if you're not gone out to sea. You know?
blow in the kitchen right out there. I cook. Me I cook. I'm here one of the chef there. Yeah, I cook a wheat dumpling and chunks and callaloo and all of that.
Yeah. What's that already?
No, I'm bound to cook. I'm bound to go cook here now. Yes, so my company work to go look some food and things. Make sure drop the boat them out of the sea and get the boat them on the land. Secure the boat them. You know, so fishermen have to go venture when this are done. Days have to play. People have to go to school. Whole works. Life have to start again. You have to go on again.
Bit me have to go to school if you want to girl then. Anyway, my people.
And again, best place to the general. Remember me tell you that. Port Royal, Kingston 1.
No, man, so I'm talking different thing.
This piece of rock over there pan here.
Okay, so when time I play, me a call you out, you not hear me. That's why you not hear, so me a call you out enough time, because I not hear 3 audio play. But when me see you pop up, me I say, big up Ivy, you know, big up Ever Ready. Me I say the thing there, but maybe you not hear me for true, you know.
Get moving.
So play the update from where the chairman of ODPM name again? I forgot what his name. See, we play this morning, but we're gonna play again.
North coast, but a category 4 hurricane as it moves toward the north coast, but a category 4 hurricane is more than we have experienced before moving across the island. Gilbert was a category 3 hurricane when it moved over Jamaica. It became category 4 when it was heading to the Cayman Islands. Ivan was a category 4 hurricane, yes, but the center did not pass over the island. Beryl was also a category 4 hurricane, but it also did not impact us with a landfall. We have not had...
If Beryl do, St. Elizabeth and Clarendon, so just imagine it did make landfall. I know who to recover. Mighty God.
This experience before. So it's important for us to consider this as an extraordinary situation. Center is...
Just remember, so you can't hear me over audio. Big up Mommy C. See? And big up Lisa Morris.
expected to move off the island later on Tuesday, but the conditions are expected to linger even as the situation, as the center or as the hurricane itself starts to move even over eastern Cuba. We will continue to experience spiral bands from the system moving across the island. Those can produce more torrential rainfall. Lots more of the flooding is likely to take place even after the eye of the system has moved off the country. There is also the concern of storm surge. This is something that is often overlooked, but we will recall that back in...
It did it, man. Monica, it is there. I watch it about 100 times today. Because when I drive, me sometimes just left them, make them play ads for me. I watch the ads them, you know. And time when I see ads them, I skip them. So sometimes I have to drive and just left them, make them play ads them for me. You know. I don't want to bite out one on the next thing. I don't hear me sound if I watch the ads them. Eh? Anyway, we are listening to the brother. You know?
The time of in 2004 with Hurricane Ivan, we had storm surge that completely demolished an entire community, Caribbean terror.
Yes, Michelle Shanice should be here. She was moderating not so long ago. I don't know if she lose signal or something. You know. Big up, big up, you know, Denise. You know, big up yourself for watching the ads. See?
Press in St. Andrew, near to the Palisados area, but that community no longer exists in the way that it used to because of storm surge. We would also know that with Ivan and with Dean in 2007, and even with Beryl, we had significant storm surge on the southern coastline in Rocky Point, in Portland Cottage of Clarendon, and there are other areas on the south coast that also were affected by storm surge. Now, storm surge is also a flooding event, but it is not the flooding from the rainfall. It is flooding that comes in with the waters of the sea. With these tremendous winds that a Category 4 hurricane could produce, that will push the...
If this hurricane make landfall, I am expecting storm surges in Westmoreland, in Savlamar to be exact. Savlamar is below sea level, and a lot of Savlamar, especially downtown Savlamar, was the sea many years ago. See? So, you don't know, say if I did the sea can possibly come back and claim a land. See? So, persons living in those low-lying area Wanna evacuate now from man in me I want to know.
Water onto the shoreline from and the water of the sea onto the shoreline, and with it pulling back into the sea, it takes even houses and communities possibly back into the sea along with it. So if you are living anywhere near a coastline, it is important that you pay attention to the fact that storm surge is a real potential. What will make a difference?
Yet the water will come inside of the house and drown the way.
Yeah. I thought you come inside the house and Joe did we. But anyway, we're surfing it. By the way, the phone lines are open, my people. Just in case anybody want to call in and tell me how the condition of where they are is. You know. I see that TVJ's live, so I'm listening. And see what they must say on television, JA.
Was gone. I'm going to ask my videographer to walk with me to show you as well inside this kitchen.
There was a thief strike up put that told the people. We'll listen.
Robbers came inside here. They removed a microwave from off this counter. They moved a gas cylinder from around here. And if that was...
That's why they don't want to go to shelter. Any want to catch them out, the police lock them up. Lock up anybody who want to catch out the road when you gone in a shelter. If you're not in a shelter, if you're in your yard, anybody police catch out the road, police will lock them up. Them for potential criminality. And that I charge. Potential criminality.
Not already bad. They went inside the refrigerator and removed all the meat kind from outside.
Stress level right now is over my head. The stress level is over my head. Knowing that Melissa is coming, and we don't know what damage it's going to impact on the country right now. And you never know if my house may be blown down. We don't know. No one knows what's going to take place. And knowing that you have this to deal with, plus you have your personal thing at home to deal with, it's just devastating.
The matter has been reported to the police, but to date, no one has visited the scene. The owner of the establishment is hoping they'll do so immediately after Hurricane Melissa passes. Reporting from Port Antonio, Portland, I'm Anthony Lugg for TVJ News.
Guys, you know, see if you can put up camera in an establishment, them. If you have business, put up camera and give government a code so we can have it as part of Jamaica Eye. See? Them the way somebody probably did that watch you and see when time them are broke in your place and call the police. We don't know using the head, you know. Put up camera in a place and give the government access to the camera. We don't have it there watch her anywhere already. So I don't know if the government watch too. See? And just make them get access to it because somebody probably would not watch it and see. Say them are broke in your place and call the police.
Thank you so much, Lug. Our coverage on Hurricane Melissa continues after this break.
When this may confess everything better.
Nah, I run no ads for KFC. You know, KFC have a sponsor me if they want to run ads for them. I mean, I run no ads for nobody. Them have to sponsor me. You know? So comes them all get them thing for me something. You know? Because when I come to Jamaica, I go to KFC, I have to wait 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hours for my food. I can't bother with this thing there. I go stop eat KFC. You see me? I choose Shanice always I can make up my paper. You see me? That's why I'm gonna stop eat KFC a long time. Because a long time I want to stop eating, you know. But Shanice always a haul me. So if I go to KFC. You know? But anyway. I'm so stop eat it though. The people of Portland, I was told that there are roads in Portland that got cut off. I was told today. Anybody see that clip with Anne-Marie Vaz where in the last hurricane Anne-Marie Vaz actually got a helicopter to go and deliver goodies to persons who were cut off? And Darrell Vaz was scared out of his wits. So you see the video there? And some wicked set of people them vote out the lady, you know. I hope ISAT can live up to the lady, because a big shoes them they fill for ice sprat, you know. Me not like Popeyes Everton. Popeyes tastes disgusting. You know, you better, if me not eat KFC, you better me go fried chicken in my yard, because me good for fried chicken, you know. Yeah. For me fried chicken tastes better than for KFC. You know? And I mean I ask Christ. They adds up on it so long though. Anyway.
Wait. I already told her that she's more than welcome to come with me and my family. We live on the beach road, Norman Manley Boulevard. But I mean, we are in the wedding and events business. And even though we have a warehouse, there are some items that are still at the home. So she's a little bit apprehensive. She doesn't want to leave her stuff, but I'm looking for her safety, number one, more than the things that she have. So I would say to her.
By the way, they are now in Westmoreland, my people. Big up yourself, Mike Larry. Father Bertie, big up yourself. See?
That she should come and stay with me.
Councillor for the Negril Division, Artel Colley, is also worried about persons who've decided to weather the storm in Whitehall.
I'm going to take this opportunity this morning. It is now 7:30. I want to take this opportunity to appeal to the persons in the Negril Division. If you are living at a location that you know it's not safe, it is best for you to leave. I'm appealing especially to the persons that live in the Whitehall area to move and move now.
But while others are preparing, there are those who are doubtful.
We get to understand that there's a storm coming. Are you prepared?
No, I'm not prepared, because no storm. They make too much date. They say gonna come Friday, gonna come Monday, gonna come Wednesday. I don't know what to do. I just buy my chicken, go and sell. And when I go, no storm no come. I sell my chicken, I come in happy and nice. But what about if it is follow them and don't go? How to make a money? No.
Our news team also checked with shelters in Savlamar. The Godfrey Stewart High School shelter has been activated as
big up my school, you know. Come.
At noon on Monday, over 53 residents were there. The shelter manager told our news team that most persons showed up today. Now, as we moved back to Negril, all gas stations were closed, but bike taxi operators had a booming business on their way. They were selling.
Yeah, big up yourself, Mike Larry. Melody say I prefer Popeyes than KFC in the US. Then Popeyes just come to England. When they just come, I carry my daughter, we go Popeye, and my sauce of oil, not even no taste, not even like a salt the night. I can't manage them with something. KFC is already bland already at England. Because KFC now, you see, we have spicy and barbecue at Jamaica. All the original KFC have at England. And it wings, when they say spicy wings, spicy. Yeah, sometimes they all burn up, sometimes they ain't tough. KFC at England, a white people food, my people. See?
Gas in bottles and jugs. We spoke to the mastermind behind the business.
Storm come. Yes, there. 10,000 for this. We don't pass more than 8,000. You see me? See there? We are run out. I want to try to get some more. You see me? Medicine comes, I want to help and get some more gas. You see me? See there? Everything done. 2,500. One of it. 3 grand for 90. 2,587.
Our news team traveled over to Belmont District in Bluefields.
It is early days yet, but as you can see to my right, the waves are crashing in here in Belmont District, Westmoreland.
You know, in Belmont, heading from Bluefields, heading towards White House, where the sea comes up against the road right there. I believe that road might be at risk, you know. If where they're saying that the storm is going to hit between St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, that road there, that main road, that Bluefields to White House main road, it is at risk because the sea, anytime we have we spot Peter touch. Yeah, so you know what me at that, Denise. Right there, so that road is at risk. There's a house right there as well on the side of the road. They want like a white concrete house. That might fall off in the sea as well. Mighty God.
Now the residents who live close to this sea here are leaving nothing to chance. We just saw where would have come to get their family member who lives right.
You're late, but they reach Elaine. Big up yourself. I bite out the neck ching same way. You see me?
We passed residents videoing and enjoying the moment while others were in evacuation mode.
It's a serious thing, you know. So when we see you get to, by the way, we have to see if we can evacuate from here because enough time when you see you get rough, sometimes it's single stone out on the shop veranda. And so we just have to see where we go and then we can move, but we're not trying to stay. As soon as we see getting serious, we have to evacuate.
Reporting here in Belmont, Westmoreland, I am Kimberly Petty for TJ News.
Now, 3 people are dead and 13 others injured while preparing for Hurricane Melissa. The details were announced at a press conference a short while ago. Andrea Chisholm has been covering and now joins us live. Andrea?
Thank you very much, Janella. It was Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton who gave the unfortunate update about the deaths of Jamaicans while preparing for Hurricane Melissa. Let's hear what the minister had to say at the press conference, which ended a short while ago.
Very sad to announce that even though the storm has not yet hit, we've had 3 deaths related to the preparation of the storm. One in Hanover, one in St. Catherine, and the other in St. Elizabeth. And these
all of who I say they never get no notification. We don't know what time I come on. So if you don't see me, you're not supposed to look for me. So I bite out the whole of the neck ching. And bite off the earlobe. And bite out the eyeball. Bite off nose. Bite off lip. You know I get some bite. Watch me out. Take my ramp on.
due to persons preparing for the storm, unfortunately, cutting down of trees in particular. In one case, a tree fell on one of the individuals in St. Elizabeth. He was airlifted, and it's a health worker. He was airlifted to the University Hospital and succumbed to his injuries. Another case in Hanover, the same thing. And another case in St. Catherine. In one of the cases, there was an electrocution, as is reported to me, linked to the cutting down of trees. There have been about 13 other injuries linked to preparation, most of which are linked to persons falling off ladders or rooftops, trying to prepare for the storm.
Dr. Tufton also expressed condolences to the families and friends of the individuals who lost their lives and said that health centers and hospitals, the medical and health facilities, will be helping those who were injured to get them back on their feet. Moving on to the status of hospitals across the island, he indicated that all hospitals remained opened and there is adequate food, water, and medical supplies. Still, there are concerns about some health facilities.
We are concerned about a few hospitals that are on the coastline. So Noel Homes in Hanover, Black River in particular, in St. Elizabeth because of where the storm will enter the country, and Falmouth, Trelawney.
I have long said that they move the hospital there from where they're in there. You know? If you look somewhere else, put them inland. You know?
We have evacuation plans for those institutions. So today we started some evacuation efforts out of Black River. Fortunately, we just completed a 12-foot seawall on the coastline between the hospital and the sea, and that is in place, which will provide a buffer and some protection. But based on projections of 13 or more foot waves, we do anticipate a breach of that. So we have moved some of the services out of the hospital further inland and have relocated patients from the ground floor to the second floor.
Let's move on to the issue about the shelters. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie also gave an update, and there are over 800 shelters that have been activated across the island, and 133 are fully operational with 2,002 persons. Now, Clarendon leads the list. Clarendon has 517 persons in shelters, St. Thomas 310, Portland 295, St. Catherine 254. Now, there are 3 parishes where there are no individuals in the shelters, and those parishes are St. Mary, St. Anne, and Hanover. The Red Cross also reported that the center at the shelter rather at Vere Technical High School has over 300 persons, so that shelter is almost full, and the authorities are seeking to find different
From me see another people them voting the PNP woman there. We done so. I don't notice I'm not saying about over. We done with them. If they vote for the woman there, we done so. The woman where they say a liar, complete dunce. They vote for. So me not surprised that they not take heed down Hanover. I don't surprised about it.
Arrangements or different
Westmoreland people normally use the shelter in night time. Westmoreland people are last minute people, you know. All of them, they wait till their house tear down, then they run go a shelter. They don't go a shelter, you know, and then wait out and then go see what left. Then wait till it tear down and then they go a shelter. So them operate like Westmoreland. I can't tell you, no. I don't know where I come from.
To house persons who comes to that center. So that's the very latest here from the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, and we will be getting further updates as the night progresses, or we'll be having another press conference tomorrow morning, weather permitting. It's back to you in studio.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Member of Parliament for Northeast St. Elizabeth, Zuleika Jess, has expressed disappointment with the state of shelters across the parish, even as those seeking shelter cry out for help with resources. Krista Campbell has that story.
As Melissa inched closer to Jamaica and the severity of her threat became apparent, residents of St. Elizabeth started to make their way to emergency shelters across the parish. We caught up with some who said they've been at the Santa Cruz Primary School since Sunday.
Give thanks to the government for heads up, like we know what going on, we don't know disaster and something to people and things. So just give thanks and praise to we and the little shelter, you know. So here what going on. We want a little aid. We want some little bed for some little elder people and I know bed and there something there, you know, and some other people and the younger one them. Some of we got a little bed still, yes, but we want more bed, you know. And more little food, little water and still, we don't know up here.
Here, not even look water. I'm more medicine more. Me an arthritis, so me couldn't then carry on go a shelter. What me couldn't always have to wait for government to go on everything. Yeah, water, carry water no. If you don't know water, you know say you have to go a shelter, buy look water no. Eh? Mighty God.
Come and shelter because food or that shelter for get to eat. Nothing. They say prepare and they are bed pan dirt.
You know here? So what them I do now? The member of parliament, you know, who gets money, emergency money, and the parish council that is responsible for it is a parish council that is responsible for you locally, you know. And the parish council then get money too. So why they not put food in a shelter them and water in a shelter them for people they use it? But because they want to give government bad name every time. Eh? Boy, may I tell her,
Mr. Woman, they lie down right now that. And I'm dead for hungry. Me don't get nothing. I just me have money carry things from me yard, nothing. Me paying up me cram. Me cable walk this man.
Black River Mayor Richard Solomon responded.
We would have encouraged persons to bring along whatever it is that they can. We make special provision for persons who are homeless. We get the report from the manager and we hear the situation and we are in dialogue in terms of getting some more supplies for them there.
But for Member of Parliament for Northeast St. Elizabeth, Zuleika Jess, the situation is disappointing.
Yesterday, for example, when I checked on shelters in Thornton and Quickstep, They were without beds, they were without cots, blankets, etc. I had to make contact with the local parish council, and thankfully the mayor was quite responsive and gave us an assurance that supplies would be sent over to those shelters. The councillor, Champion Myers for Thornton Primary School shelter, actually did quite a bit of heavy lifting in order to get the material in the form of cots and blankets and other flashlights and so forth made available to the shelter, because the council indicated that they didn't have any flashlights for the shelter manager, they didn't have any water boots, etc. So we've had to step in and try and assist as best as we can. As a member of parliament, it is not my responsibility to find cots or beds or blankets, but I have been trying my...
In an emergency, it is all hands on deck. Member of Parliament is just as responsible as the mayor. The Prime Minister is just as responsible. Even the opposition leader is just as responsible in a time of crisis. So Zulika just saying it is not her responsibility. In a normal circumstances, it is not her responsibility. But she is the representative of those persons. They just elected her to lead them. Them people, they might run down politics, they don't know about politics, you know. I better tell her.
Very best to see how we can assist the process by reaching out to the relevant authorities. I have personally delivered food packages to some of the shelters, even though, again, it's not my responsibility to do so.
By 3 o'clock Monday afternoon, only 6 persons sought refuge at the Braze River Community Center. That shelter had ample supplies of bedding, food, and water, but it has no windows. At the Grosmond Bridge in Braze River, we saw a stick placed in the road to warn motorists of its deteriorating condition. The bridge connects the communities of Balaclava, Elim, Siloa, and even Manchester in the north. The government had promised to fix it from 2017, but with that yet to materialize, residents fear the worst for the structure. Now, the mayor says as Hurricane Melissa gets closer to making landfall in the parish, the focus is now on getting persons in vulnerable areas to evacuate before it is too late. Krista Campbell, TVJ News.
Now, over in St. Thomas, residents in Bamboo River have been evacuating. Jamila Maitland tells...
By the way, ODPM is moving into spaces with the police and the military. Is moving into spaces because the government had given them emergency powers. So if they deem where you are to not be safe and you're refusing to leave there, they can arrest you and you will be fined, my people. So if you're in an area that is not deemed to be safe and they ask you to leave and you refuse, they can now arrest you and you will be fined at the end of the storm. You will be sent to court and you will be fined. We have to go lock you up now for your own safety because that's what some of them don't. Eh?
That's why.
Welcome to Bamboo River. It's a small, informal community located in Morant Bay in St. Thomas. It's located very close to the sea, and if you listen closely, you'll hear the waves crashing along the shore. In fact, I'm standing on the roadway, and the sea is slowly creeping in. Now, residents have used this...
You hear that? She's standing on the road, and the sea is slowly creeping on the land. So this is me tell you that I got happen to Savlamar. Know what I see?
Our makeshift bridge to get from one side to the next, going to one of the only available shops that is open in the community. But believe it or not, one misstep could result in me falling in chest deep water. And so I'm going back to the other side.
Antonio Williams, a resident of Bamboo River in St. Thomas, sticks a pole in a gully to show the depth of the water that residents have to cross.
You have to fix right now because
The dangerous trek across the gully is made worse by rising sea level from Hurricane Melissa, and there have been a few notable accidents. Beyond the makeshift bridge are homes with residents like Kelvin, who says he's not evacuating. He's, however, leaving to make several trips to check on his business establishment in the town center.
I feel like say, I get the left side.
Okay.
We're not the east side, we feel like we'll get the left side, but we must get cut.
For Michelle, however, she's not staying any longer.
The shelter where I go.
So you made a decision to evacuate?
Yes, me I come out because I can't swim and the river the back away now, no right.
With her bag of personal...
Landlords, is renting legislation making you feel like this?
Michelle says this storm reminds her of Hurricane Gilbert close to 40 years ago.
And Gilbert did I come and me first reach up at the school.
Really?
Yeah, they said then I'm over. After one them I feel lift up.
That's how Shadi scored it up, people. That's why I laugh, because me related. Start road. So Shadi's her road, you know. Shadi's free to people. Yeah.
Yeah. Me not stay.
Not staying because her yard is already overrun by stormwater, pushing her out as if she were a visitor in her own home.
Surreal scenes here in the back of a yard in Bamboo River in Morant Bay, where the sea has almost transformed the landscape. Palm trees look as if they're floating.
So Shani's free the water. You know, you say, man, Shani's go to beach. Shani's now make your water pass, you need people. I have to say, come on, me a hole, me a go this. So Shani's now make your water pass, you need people.
And in the back of the yard, it was a playground for children, a playpen still for animals that have been secured there. Now, beyond that are about 2 to 3 homes. They've still been...
Yeah, man, Chinese and them picking it there. Alright, man, they're safe. You know, they're alright, my bro. Thanks for no concern. Them good. You know, me know so they're alright, me not stress out so much, but they're good. You know?
Back down, residents told me that they have evacuated. Now, for those though who live to the front of the yard, they're waiting to see. This is one of the areas that we will be monitoring even as Hurricane Melissa makes landfall in Jamaica.
Jamaica, Maitland, TVJ.
And we take another break now, but we'll have more when we return.
Alright, so while them take a break, you know, we are going to send out another appeal, especially to, you know, the people living in low-lying area. You know, see the lady, she live in a low-lying area and she get up because she said she can't swim. So she did plan for ride out, but, you know, when she realized, you know, it see her creeping, you start to gallop. You know, and that is the right thing to do. The shelters are there. I don't know where you have luxury, you know. It's just somewhere temporarily. You have to sleep rough until you know, the storm pass, you go back to your luxury. And that basically, you know. So it is not there for anybody if you have 5-star hotel and 5-course meals and, you know, carrot juice and beetroot and that happen. You know, it is just a pastime. So you're there somewhere that is safe. I don't know if you make it what it is, you know. You know, because if I was there and I was planning to go to a shelter with my family, would I pack up my little car with me pot them and sit on my coal fire. When I reach it, I start a pot. You know? I just start a pot and just start nice up the place. Because I miss vibes, you know. And then when I go to place, vibes, you know. So everybody did it, you know. We just start up a pot, start fry some chicken and cook some rice and peas and we are sing and dance till the storm gone here, sir. You know? And me a man love domino too. So when I carry domino, I have to give somebody 269 night there. We just want to have 2 solar light and some things. You know? And me can't drink hot drinks, so You know, if I can get my igloo with 2 ice in it to cool my drinks, you know, me good. Me not have a problem after that. And once my gut full, and I drop me 2-6 and I drink my juice, me just go check out for my matches. Have a good sooner morning. You see me? You see if TVJ come back.
And life. The Business Day on Mondays, brought to you by
a plan that provides for their educational dreams and protects their health and life. Give them every advantage with the Guardian.
Welcome back. We're continuing the news. So in addition to covering Hurricane Melissa activities in rural Jamaica, we also went to Rema here in
Anybody when I hear about Dayton, I was told that the people that be East and Westmoreland have not seen Dayton. Dayton not even come down, they can ask them if they want a bag of sand. But at that they forget. Me not sorry for them, especially down East and Westmoreland. Ian Hills, I was told don't even know where the shelter they in there in a constituency. What a absolute disgrace and disaster. When you look at that, the member of parliament don't know what to tell the people them figure. Should he not be briefed by the parish council? Are the parish council supposed to run efforts down there, you know? And the parish council is run by the PNP in Westmoreland. So how does a PNP member of parliament who has a PNP municipality does not know where the shelters are? Mighty Father of Tiger. You're rough.
We also went to Rema here in St. Andrew, and this is what we found out.
On our way back to Broadcast House, we made another stop, and we are in Rema, where quite a number of residents have gathered. You pretty much are having a good... What's happening out here? Why are you not in your house battened down?
Well, we're not sitting... We're gonna come so heavy, so we out here enjoying ourselves, drinking, playing Ludian. I think domino upstairs. And seriously prepared too.
And they are saying that they're seriously prepared for what is to come. And I just want to make it clear, you're not taking this lightly, right? You're serious.
No, we're not taking nothing lightly. Okay. Nothing. It's Mother Nature.
Boy, me say L.A. Lewis there. Out I see front say him a wait pan Melissa. So I hope he alright, cause 7. Me don't want to see take with 7, you know, but I don't take with 7 boss, cause we don't get to watch him. So I hope he got back in and safe. But the last time I see, they say boss did they the see him out and say about wait for Melissa to come. So anyway, if me wake up one day, I realize say me and a Jamaican, them have to go ban me back over. May I tell you?
We cannot get nothing like how nobody know what gonna destroy.
But even as we made our way outside the community, we did not believe what we saw. A water party was in progress. We were told that the residents were celebrating a birthday.
Laser can't stop it. This is change so we find more entertainment. Batman come from here, great people come from here. It's just enjoy. It's just enjoy the people. I long time we have this fun. So we're all here. I celebrate Melissa's birthday. We have enjoy.
You're celebrating. Oh, it's her birthday.
Yeah.
Okay. So question. So hold on. I have a question. Did you not hear about the hurricane and that it's serious? What time are you planning to stop? What time are you planning to stop the party?
No, not stopping. I'm straight through. Straight through. I have tomorrow morning. I'm straight through.
Hold on.
The Prime Minister literally said this morning, so if you don't put yourself in no danger, don't go with no partying, don't go in a no gully, and try if you attempt to cross no gully, don't put yourself in any danger. I hope if military go in there and go lock them up. They go party in a jail. Lock up all 20 of them in a one cell But them party in a jail, I make we see. If they go party straight back till the morning. Because them go blame Andrew still and say Andrew send police and South Africa will lock them up and Andrew a dictator. But they better will lock them up in a jail than bury them. You know?
Hold on. So you never hear about the wind?
Yes, we hear about the wind everything. We saw the wind, man. We bring the life for the party. Guys, I can't stop this, man. Even come out with Zip and wake up in the party. Guys, I can't stop this. Really, man. Change story, man. The best coming to the world right now.
Let's take in some business news now. The Jamaica Bankers Association says it's taking precautions as Hurricane Melissa continues to affect the island. All banks and building societies across the island will remain closed as Hurricane Melissa lashes the country. The association says the decision is to protect customers, employees, and the wider public. A few ATMs have also been temporarily taken offline in some locations because of safety concerns. The JBA is encouraging customers to use online and mobile banking services where possible, but notes that call center response times may be slower while weather conditions persist. It says member institutions are closely monitoring the situation and will reopen branches and restore services once it's safe to do so. Now, after spending millions on its expansion following the passage of Hurricane Beryl last year, the operators of Pier 1 in Montego Bay St. James are bracing for Hurricane Melissa. We have the details in this report.
The calm waters
I forgot to say Pier 1 did mash up. Jaja.
along the coastline in Montego Bay St. James.
Me and Shanice place in this, me and Shanice have a first date in my people at Pier 1, you know. Shanice eat off a whole of my lobster, my people. And a wicked little girl like that. Eat off a whole of my lobster. Shanice, I buy back my lobster, you know. I live for 10 years, take care of buy back my lobster, you know. That me I tell you. Oh.
Backdrop of a picture-perfect day for some residents for most of Monday.
Hi, I'm Terry and I'm fishing today. The storm hasn't reached us yet, so trying to get 1 or 2 fish before we go in.
But for the operators of Pier 1,
we put trust in the Almighty. I think that's the first thing I would have to say. We rebuilt the place from the last storm. We fortified it a little bit better using the knowledge that we have based on how it was destroyed. But what man build, God can wipe out in a second. So we don't put much confidence in our work in terms of indestructibility. We do it the best we can and then we pray and hope.
Jason Russell is also the Montego Bay Chamber President.
I would like to wish all businesses and Montegonians on a whole, Jamaicans on a whole, a safe journey through this passage. Consider life first and material things second or third. Make sure your family is safe. Make sure you prepare, and don't worry about your business and the aftermath. It will be fixed. I went through it. Make sure your team is ready to go. Make sure they are safe. I know a lot of business owners are worrying about their stock, but I implore them to worry about the human capital that they've invested in over the years and make sure they are safe. Because without them, the business can't rebuild.
As for some fishermen, it was just another ordinary day. But this caution.
When a big old lobster we man ain't catch, brother. Shanice, I need to tell them to give me back my lobster we eat.
Any one of them truths out there, can stay out there, because they get warning. They land, they stay land.
Carrie Ann Simpson, TVJ News.
The management of Supreme Ventures has announced that there will be no live lottery draws or ticket sales on Tuesday, October 28, due to the passage of Hurricane Melissa. In a statement, the company said all retail locations will remain closed until further notice as a safety precaution. Customers who already purchased tickets for the October 28 draws are being assured that those tickets will remain valid for the next scheduled draw once operations resume. It's time now for a break. When we come back, we'll have more in Primetime News.
Jamaica we live. 5 cut off my people. Janet say, why me I lie on Shanice? I chose Shanice, it have my lobster for you. It have my whole of my lobster. And then I tell lies saying allergic to lobster now. To me I saying it have my lobster. And that wicked little girl like that. And if you related to back goal. Eh? A gambler, they go drop dog, yes, Jamaica we live. Where we live. Gambler, they can't manage to sit there. But we country got alright, my people. We will go through little damage, but we will recover. We have the best government in place. You know, when you see Mark Golden, I saw no to see him. You know, if I did it by private star. So, but we are going to recover stronger. We are go. We are pick up the Shanice for. Shanice, it have my lobster. You know. We are going to recover. We are going to come out stronger on the other side. We are going to learn a whole heap of lessons. I believe that we are prepared. I believe that, you know, because of what we went through with Beryl, I believe that the government did put in a whole heap of, you know, contingency plans in place. And we have good managers. May I tell you now, the best people them are lead the country right now. And this too shall pass. This I got bounce off of Jamaica like it wasn't even nothing. You see me I say? We are going to recover. In a year from now, we're fully operational. Problem we face now is with food basket are going to get lick again. But the Prime Minister said persons are not allowed to put up prices. So if you usually buy something for $100 and you go to buy and them say at $200 now, report them. Them will get in a trouble. See? So we have a great government, my people. Heard people in Portland calling for Isaac Bakaman. I was told that he's on the ground, you know. These people that you see on the screen, I was told that it is his people. You know, I was told that he's on the ground. So I don't know. You know, some people I said they don't see him though. I guess him only appear to film people them. You know. But I was told that Anne-Marie Vaz is on the ground with her husband. You know. So yes. Anybody wanna see a do price gouging, wanna report them. Then they do it in England in a COVID and the government fine some people 10,000, 20,000, 100,000, £1,000,000. It depends how big a business be. You know? Yeah man, we have to put God first, Devon, in everything what we do. And Jamaica is a God-blessed country, you know, even though we don't really follow the teaching of the Bible anymore. Jamaica, you know, broke out and we have a whole heap of false pastor and false prophet we take a thing for a business. People like Kevin Smith were dead. People like Pastor Chimipat. And the next one from Upper Manchester. What him name again? We always are coming on my life. We always a bonfire pan. They don't like me, they don't like me. I've ever a bonfire pan them. You know, we have too much false prophet now. You know, so one of them time we just have to go through the thing so God can refresh the thing. You know? Wash out the iniquity them. Nothing got happen to Pastor Chambers because I'm a fish. He can swim in a deep water. You know, he might bag steward. The two of them are two barracuda them. Yeah, so nothing going to do them. They can manage water. You know. This time is going to prove that Andrew is the real deal. Of course. And Andrew has a whole team behind him. Pernell Charles do a good job. Matthew Samuda do a good job. I am really impressed with Robert Nesta Morgan doing a good job. Dr. Dana Dixon doing a good job. Christopher Tufton doing a good job. Horace Chang doing a good job down in the West. Desmond McKenzie doing a good job. The whole team is out doing what they're supposed to do, my people. You know, and that is very good. Jamaica is benefiting from proper leadership. And we needed leadership in times like these you know, and we could ask for better leaders, may I tell you no. We couldn't ask for better leaders right now. We just imagine what happened if Mark Bowling did win the election. You know what happened? All that money we then take out of the parish council them to win the election, they would have to go take it out of the budget now if we go put it back. And then the hurricane would have come and strike we. How would I build back? Somebody tell me. As you look, the NIR tear down, Jamaica broke down again and gone on the face. Because them people have no ambition. Call themselves paid pay leadership. You know. Yeah, no ambition, I can't tell you. Anyway, my people, I love you and leave on you know. You know, we did almost an hour and a half tonight. You know, I am going to hold a lie down, you know. And I'll soon, hopefully, a morning, I don't know if flow go up or digital I go down. I mean, if flow go down or digital I go down. So hopefully, me hear say flow give a free data do. So if them I try to keep people connected. So hopefully when I come online tomorrow, I see all of you, all of who is down there, please stay safe. Do not go 150 plus miles. You know, say any zinc a fly that I cut off your neck clean or cut off on your limb them clean. Please do not go outside in the rain. Don't go, you know if power lines in the water. You know if crocodile in there, we bite off on your toe them. See, you don't know why they just stay put my people. Unless your water come in pan you go drown, don't go outside. See? Please me I beg you. Stay safe. Alright? I mean soon, hopefully tomorrow morning so you can update me as to no condition and what go on. See? So if I don't see no phone tomorrow, I know so no lose signal. But you know, I'll soon in the morning. Big up on yourself. Much love. Shower liberates.